Angry guy here, and disobedience has destroyed women. Disobedience has destroyed women. You know, modern women have done it to themselves. You can see what the consequences for disobedience are. You know, you go back to the Garden of Eden, and Eve, you know, her original disobedience led to the fall of mankind. And it is a continuous thing with women and their disobedience again from against men, disobedience to God. You have to understand that women resent God. Modern women absolutely resent God. And not just modern women. Eve resented God. How can we prove that Eve resented God? Adam's biggest sin was choosing his wife over God. This is the truth. He sinned. Yes, and he tried to deceive God, but he chose his wife. This is what God said to him: "You chose your wife over me." Okay, just to paraphrase, Adam chose his wife over God. Okay, but Eve, from the very beginning, her sin was disobedience. She resented God. Eve resented God. How do you know that Eve resented God? You know that Eve resented God because all the snake had to say to her, and there was no snake, Eve was the snake, but all the snake had to say to Eve in the garden, and this is basically just a story that we can learn from, regardless if you believe in it or not, we can all learn something from it. All the snake had to say to Eve was, "You, God doesn't want you to have what He has. If you eat the fruit, you will be like God." Now consider this: Eve did not truly know what God could do. She just knew that God had the power to create, but she did not know a whole lot about God as far as we know. You know, they were very new to the world, and they had a limited understanding of the true nature of God. Even today, we still do not completely know the true nature of God. Keep that in mind. And, you know, this is after millennia or hundreds of thousands of years of us having the opportunity to learn more about God, to meet Jesus Christ, to gain this knowledge. And even then, we are still ignorant, beyond ignorant. So you consider how ignorant Eve was, and yet she still went and wanted more. She had everything that she could have imagined. Think about this carefully. There were no Prada purses, there were none of these things. She had everything she could have ever wanted, everything she could have ever imagined. There was nothing that Eve could imagine that she would want. Think about the logistics of this. There was nothing in existence that she could have imagined that she would want because everything that she knew of existed in that garden. And guys, it was still not enough. She wanted what she did not even know. She wanted what she didn't even know existed. She still wanted more. Even when she had everything, she still wanted more. And she resented God. She resented God, believing that there was more that He was not giving to her, even though He gave her everything. And her only responsibility was to be the helper to Adam. What does that mean, to be the helper? It just means that she would only have to assist him. She did not have the same responsibilities as Adam. Adam had significant responsibilities. Notice that the fall of man did not occur, they say, until Adam ate the fruit. Adam was left in charge. Adam had the ultimate authority. And ultimately Adam had to take accountability for what happened. He took the brunt of it. Eve had literally everything. And what did she do? She resented God so much that she would want to try to steal his power. How crazy is that? To become God. Guys, I've said this from the very beginning. These people do not like us. And look at what's happened in Western society. Disobedience has destroyed women.
Thing I've never seen in my life. And it's a bad bitch cry over a passport broke. From laughter, baby. I heard through the grapevine from my confidential informant that the Passport Bro founder has denounced y'all. I heard him say that y'all was doing weird shit. Essentially, basically, y'all was like very weird. And listen, as a black woman, I don't like being right all the time. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I wish I could shut the fuck up. I wish when I told y'all was whack and corny back in the day when y'all called my job for me calling y'all whack and corny, clown games win clown prizes, babe. I feel this existential level of stuckness in my life that the only thing or the only way I think I can get out of it is to give the fuck up. Going on, I really appreciate you guys checking on me for my last post, but I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. I have not been living my life. I've been too afraid to leave my fucking house. Like, I just want to live again because I feel like I've been dead. I feel like I've been dying and I'm tired of this feeling. But I can't focus on living my life and getting better if I'm distracted by a bunch of shit. So I have to eliminate distraction, even though it kills me because I fucking love this community. But I gotta take a break, so I'm gonna fuck off. I don't know how long because the internet has just been so vile.
I mean, she brought this onto herself. These women, their disobedience, their resentment for men, their absolute disdain for us has led us to this position. They want power. They want privilege. They don't, to this day, they do not want responsibility. They cannot take accountability. And what they do not realize that if you are a person, if you have rights without responsibilities, those are privileges. Okay? That is not power. Those are privileges. And privileges can be taken away. Okay? Now, power is more difficult to take away. But privileges can be taken away very easily. Very, very easily. When it comes to power, you have to fight. Typically, you have to fight to take away power from someone that has power. Okay? And people should not confuse power with money. Okay? You can buy influence, but that does not make you powerful. They should not be confused. Simply having money does not make you powerful. I mean, a lot of modern women are paying for their disobedience. They are 100% paying for their disobedience. You look at what's happening in society. Women cannot afford food right now. Women are struggling to afford food, and they're still going on with a lot of the lunacy that they demand millionaires. Guys, no matter how much they are suffering, no matter the hardships they are facing, they are becoming even worse, saying that they won't take a basic dude. Like, they will not take a guy making 75K. Like, that's a broke boy. They are calling guys making $100,000 a year right now broke boys. Like, how bad is it? Like guys, how, if that does not tell you that they do not like us, why would, and here's another thing, just to be very, very clear. You know, somewhere along the line, we got it into our heads that it was actually okay for a woman to say that she would, to say how much money a man has to make for him to date her. And that was, and then figuring that, oh, that's normal. Like, that's still love. Like, what the heck are you talking about? Modern women have gotten to the point where they are so lazy and greedy that they don't even want to put up the illusion that they will date, that they're not looking for money. Even though they say that men going to other countries are going over there to find women who are not getting what they deserve because these women will accept less. And, these women don't actually love them. They're acting like they actually love these men that they're demanding make this insane amount of money and have these crazy demands for, and whom they say, better not ask or expect anything from them. And if a man expects something from a woman that, that the relationship is transactional, then he's not the guy for you, but at the same time, they're dating for money. A real man doesn't ask for anything. He provides for his woman. He pampers his woman. He gives her everything that she wants, everything that she needs, and he does not ask for anything. He does not expect physical intimacy. That is not something that is a part of the relationship. Guys, if you're in a relationship with a woman like this, I guarantee you she has another man. If you're dealing with a woman who is 21 years old, 22 years old, and you're in a relationship with her, and she says that you need to give her, do this and this for her, and she is not being physically intimate with you, guys, women love physical intimacy, just not with men, that they don't like. So, I mean, think about it logically. So what does that mean? It means that when you're going to work, when you're working hard to provide and give everything to her, she has her dudes on the side. She's shuffling through multiple different guys. And it makes us look so bad as men, because look, how bad do we look providing all of these things for women who are just taking advantage of us, using us. And then we're told as men that this is what we're supposed to be doing and this is love. Like, can you imagine we've been convinced that this is normal. This is normal behavior. It's absolutely sickening. But that just reflects how low we've fallen as a country, how badly things have deteriorated, and how terribly men are treated in society. It's a sad reality, but we have to just wake up to it and realize that, I've said this before and I'll say it again, nothing lasts forever. And the evil and wicked ways of these people, it's catching up to them. Their disobedience has destroyed them. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers on our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Disobedience has destroyed women. I want to know your thoughts on this. Let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. Then walking away and cheers.